Morning, everybody. How's it going? Jonathan here. Hoping everybody's having a great Saturday morning. It's a long weekend, which is awesome. I really love long weekends. It's also Thanksgiving weekend. A few of you may have already even had your Thanksgiving meal last night. Probably, but most of us are going to be having them today or tomorrow, and some even Monday. We're going to be having ours Sunday night, going out to my mom's. We're going to cook a bunch of traditional, just have some ham and turkey and a few of the traditional stuff, and bring that out to my mom's and just have a small Thanksgiving out there. But I wanted to go through some tips and stuff that I do for Thanksgiving and a few extras to help you out, because most of us overdo it in Thanksgiving and then we feel guilty, feel bad, or whatever it is. So just want to give you a few tips and some things to try out during this long weekend holiday, and hopefully they help you out, especially since we're in the middle of a challenge here and you want to do your best. So crazy thing is, on average, about 45,000 calories are consumed on Thanksgiving Day. Like, that's what we will consume at one meal, which is insane. The average person doesn't need to have more than 15 to 1800 calories depending on their lifestyle and stuff like that. So you just consumed 3 days worth of food. That's 3 days of food in one sitting, which is insane. No wonder you go into a food coma and pass out, and then usually feel pretty crappy the next day. And a big chunk of that is fat, and not the healthy fats either. So some of the things you want to work on, and some of the stuff that I do is, start your day off right and have a really good healthy breakfast. Do a workout. I love doing workouts, especially on when I know I'm having a get together holiday meal and stuff like that. Just to get yourself feeling good, have a good solid breakfast and everything. So then you're not starving or anything like that by the time the meal comes. You can eat a little bit lighter if you know for sure you're gonna not be able to control your portions and stuff like that. So then it somewhat balances out. But for the most part, just have a normal day leading up to it. Um, some of the other stuff is, don't go crazy on snacking and stuff like that. I know a lot of play when you go and get together and stuff like that. You always have a little table with your pre-snacks, and I know when we go to my aunt's, there's always crackers and cheese and meats and other little treats and stuff like that. So don't go overboard. Have maybe one or two and stuff like that. But spend most of your time just visiting. Like, that's part of the main reasoning for Thanksgiving, is to getting together with family and friends and visiting and stuff like that, not to just pig out. So try to limit yourself on the appetizers as best you can. Another great tip. Sorry, I've just got all my notes here on my computer, so you'll see me looking off to the side here a few times. Another great tip is to use a smaller plate. Like, everybody has these, like my aunt, these plates that look like this big. And of course, then we want to fill up that plate. And we're trained from birth, basically, is to finish off everything on your plate. And we will do a very, very good job of eating everything on our plate, no matter how full we are. So using a smaller plate, you're going to have less food on there, and you're going to feel just as full as if you had the big plate. It just tricks, the mind trick kind of thing like that. So give that a shot. Try that out. Also, spicing up your bird and stuff like that. When you're cooking, maybe you're not doing the cooking, but if you are, try a new recipe that adds even extra flavor to your turkey. Plus, also sticking to the white meat is one of your best options too. But most turkeys tend out to come out kind of dry and stuff like that. So then everybody's piling the gravy and all that kind of stuff on there to give it a little bit moisture and stuff. Hey, Michaela. And so try to spice it up, change the recipe a little bit, add some more flavor to your turkey, and you're less likely to have to pour all that extra gravy and stuff, because you're gonna want to eat it the way it is. A few years back, a friend of mine smoked the turkey, and wow, like you did not want to put anything onto that turkey because it tasted so amazing the way it was. I still still remember that one. That was like one of the best turkeys I ever had, and he just smoked it in one of those slow cooking smoker things he had. So definitely, if you have a way to smoke a turkey, smoke it. Um, so what do we got here? Another thing is too is, if you're bringing food or you're having people bring stuff, ask them to bring some healthier options. It doesn't have to be all bad and unhealthy foods at the table. Usually there's a small salad, but bring a bigger salad. Have some steamed vegetables instead of the vegetables covered in butter and glaze and all that kind of stuff. If you don't know how to smoke a turkey, then just look up. There's tons and tons of recipes online to add more flavor to your turkey. I don't have a way of smoking it either. So, and I've only cooked a turkey once in my life. I'm not gonna lie, and it wasn't hard, but we don't cook turkeys very often. But yeah, have a lot more healthier options at the table. You're still gonna enjoy the meal and everything, even with the healthier options. And it can be just some small changes to even some of the traditional meals, just to make them that much better. Don't get plastered. I know a lot of people like to drink at these get-togethers and stuff like that. Try to limit your drinks. Have more water than alcohol. It's not about going out and getting drunk and stuff like that. It's about spending time with your family and enjoying the holiday season and stuff like that. Also, don't get down on or hard on yourself. We're gonna probably overeat more than we wanted. It's typical over the holidays and stuff like that. I always do my best to keep my portions under control and stuff like that, but even then sometimes I eat a little bit more than I had planned, and that's going to happen. That's why I worked out in the morning, and I'm going to work out again the next day. I'm not going to get down on myself for overeating or not sticking to my plan 100%. It's it happens, and I'm just going to next day get back into it, eating healthy and stuff like that. So just forget about whatever happens, do your best, and get back on track the next day. And that's all you can really do. And that's all that really matters. And then two, the biggest thing, sharing your post in my group. Okay, sounds good. They might not be able to see it. I'll have to send you a copy, Michaela, maybe. The other big thing, and this is the biggest thing, to be honest, with Thanksgiving, is remember the reason you're together is to visit with your family, spend time, and enjoy the holidays. You're not there for the food, you're not there to get drunk, you're not there for anything else but spending quality time with the family. And so down to sorry, losing track on what I'm trying to say here, but really that's all that really matters is just the quality time with everybody. So just remember to focus on that, focus on the visiting and stuff like that. Try out a few of these tips that I shared, and have a great Thanksgiving. Most of this stuff is exactly what I do. Actually, pretty much all of it is exactly what I do. I don't do much different. I'm not going to be 100%. I know I'll probably eat a little bit more than I planned on tomorrow night. But again, I'm just going to be like, yeah, that's how it worked out. Going to get back to being on track the next day. So, like I was saying, happy Thanksgiving. Do your best. Enjoy your family time. And just make some better choices. Okay, see you everybody.